So in this video, I will be explaining the Phonological Components Analysis, or the PCA. This approach is used for those who have aphasia with deficits in naming problems. And this approach puts an emphasis on the phonological aspects of words. And it uses pictures in hopes to move to a longer lasting treatment effects. And clinician uses a naming assessment or a task to determine these words. So after you find those words, then you will print out pictures of them, and you want to make sure that you use pictures, not actual words on them. And then you will use the chart that kind of looks like this, and then you'll put the picture right in the middle, and you'll go through all 5 components with the client, no matter if they know it, if they don't know it. You always want to go through all 5 of them. So we are going to give an example of how to go through the PCA approach. So this is a picture of a shoe. We're going to talk about 5 different components that can go with it, and we're going to talk about ways of different sounds or different words that can go with the word shoe. So let's come up with a word that rhymes with the word shoe. So at this point, if the client doesn't know an answer, then you can give them a list of up to 3, and it can only be 3 or less of the choices, the answer choices. When you give them these answer choices, they need to be printed very clear, and then you will point, as the clinician, you'll point and say each word. Okay, so let's use this list to try to help us come up with a word that rhymes with the word shoe. It could be house, boo, or call.
Boo.
You're right. So boo rhymes with the word shoe. So after you give him that, then you would go through each one, and you can do the same thing with all of the other 4 components. If they don't know the answer to it, then you can give them a list to help them out. So what is the first sound in the word shoe?
Sh.
And what is another word that starts with the same letter?
Shop.
And what is, or how many syllables are in the word shoe?
1.
And what is the last sound for the word shoe?
Ooh.
That's right. And so now after you go through all 5 components, then you want to go back to the picture and you want to ask the client what the picture is. So we went through all 5 components. Now let's list let's say and name our picture. What is this?
A shoe.
That's right. It is a shoe. So again, if the client doesn't know, after going through all the components, if the client doesn't know what to name the picture, then you can tell them this is a shoe, and then ask them again, what is this? And they'll repeat back shoe. And that is how you do the PCA approach.